Elon Musk just announced he's building the largest chip factory in human history. He's calling it Terafab. And honestly, the semiconductor industry is trying very hard not to laugh. Here's what happened. Last Friday, Musk took the stage in Austin, Texas. Tesla, SpaceX, and xAI are jointly building a $20 billion semiconductor fab, a chip fabrication plant, built from scratch. The goal is to produce 1 terawatt of AI compute per year. For context, that's roughly the entire global AI chip output combined. And he wants to do it all under one roof. Chip design, lithography, fabrication, memory production, advanced packaging, testing. Every single step. No existing chip company on Earth does that. Not TSMC. Not Samsung. Not Intel. Nobody. And there's a reason for that. It doesn't make economic sense. See, the way the semiconductor industry works is through extreme specialization. TSMC makes the chips. ASML makes the lithography machines. Synopsys does the design tools. Each company spent decades getting insanely good at one thing. Musk wants to do all of it at once, with zero experience making semiconductors. Even Jensen Huang, who would directly benefit from more chip production capacity, said publicly that matching TSMC is, quote, virtually impossible. That's NVIDIA's CEO telling Musk to slow down. When the guy selling shovels says your gold mine won't work, maybe listen. Now, the bull case is real. AI chip demand is genuinely insane right now. Broadcom is reporting supply constraints across the board. TSMC can't keep up. Morgan Stanley projects a 9 to 18 gigawatt power shortfall for AI infrastructure through 2028. There is a real problem here that needs solving. But here's what everyone's glossing over. Tesla's track record on exactly this kind of vertical integration play is not great. Remember Battery Day? September 2020? Musk promised 100 gigawatt hours of in-house battery cell production by 2022. That target was missed by a massive margin. The 4680 cells took years longer than promised and still aren't at the volumes he projected. And batteries are simple compared to 2-nanometer semiconductors. Morgan Stanley estimates the real cost to build meaningful chip capacity would be 35 to 45 billion, not 20. So either Musk is planning something smaller than he's claiming, or he's going to need a lot more money. The first product is supposed to be Tesla's AI5 chip, with small batch production late this year and volume in 2027. I'll believe it when I see wafers coming off the line. My prediction? Terafab becomes a real facility eventually, but it won't produce cutting-edge chips for at least 5 years. And it'll cost twice what Musk is saying. The man is good at building things. He's also good at missing deadlines by a factor of 3. And speaking of companies making promises they can't keep on time, Apple just delayed their Gemini-powered Siri overhaul. Again. This was supposed to be the big moment. Apple signed a $1 billion annual deal with Google to run Gemini's 1.2 trillion parameter model through Apple's private cloud compute. The pitch was incredible. A Siri that actually understands context, reads your screen, pulls from your messages, handles multi-step commands across apps. Basically everything people have been begging Siri to do since 2011. It was supposed to ship with iOS 26.4 in March. It didn't. Bloomberg reported that internal testing hit serious problems. Siri was too slow. Responses were inaccurate. The on-screen awareness features kept breaking. So Apple did what Apple does, they pushed it back. Some features might land at iOS 26.5 in May. The rest? Probably iOS 27 in September. And look, I actually think this is the right call. Shipping a broken Siri would be worse than shipping a late one. Apple's already taken heat for Apple Intelligence being underwhelming. Releasing a Gemini-powered Siri that can't reliably answer questions would be a disaster. But here's what bugs me. Apple announced this partnership in January. They had Google's most powerful model. They had billions of dollars. They had years of Siri infrastructure, and they still couldn't get it working in 2 months. That tells you something about how hard this problem actually is. It's not a model problem. Gemini is good. It's an integration problem. Making a trillion parameter model work reliably on device in real time across every app while maintaining Apple's privacy standards, that's an engineering challenge that money alone can't solve. Musk wants to reinvent chip manufacturing with no experience. Apple can't make an AI assistant work despite having the best model money can buy. The pattern here is obvious. The hard part of AI in 2026 isn't the models anymore. It's the infrastructure. It's the integration. It's the boring, brutal engineering work of making these things actually function in the real world. Do you think Musk actually pulls off Terafab, or is this another Battery Day situation? We don't know yet. Could go either way.